Welcome to another exciting episode of Challenge SOS, coming to you from the beautiful West Rand in Johannesburg. We're going to be battling it out for the ultimate title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. But which team has what it takes to rock this challenge and make their school proud on this season of Challenge SOS? Today is the first challenge of our second elimination round, where we're meeting two brand new teams who are willing to take on the great outdoors. Last week, we saw Team Ditaba from Melbourne High proceed and take up the first coveted spot in the quarterfinals, whilst Team Noka from Forest High couldn't hit the mark and were sent home. Are these two new teams hungry enough to give it their all? Let's find out.
My name is Tyrese Ratty and I go to Willamore High School. I'm 15 years old and I'm in grade 10.
My name is Tasneem Akuji. I'm 14 years old. I go to Willamore High School and I'm in grade 9.
My name is Kopano. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Willamore High School and I'm in grade 9.
My name is Suleiman Al-Rihawi. I am in grade 9 and my school is Willamore High School.
Ek is Neil Botha, ek is in graad 9, ek is 14 jaar oud en in hoërskool Linden.
My naam is Rebecca Lou. Ek is 14 jaar oud in graad 9 en in hoërskool Linden.
Ek is Janine C. Ek is in graad 9 en ek is in hoërskool Linden.
My naam is Quinn, ek is in hoërskool Linden, ek is graad 9 en ek is 14 jaar oud.
I'm very excited to be in this Challenge SOS for the reason being that it's another experience, an opportunity for me to better myself and to participate.
Ek is baie gespanne om op Challenge SOS te wees, maar ek sien baie uit vir wat voor lê.
Our team's strategy is to just work together and always do teamwork and never leave each other behind.
Ek dink ons plan vir vandag is om goed te doen in die challenge sodat ons by die finale kan uitkom en dit hopelik kan wen.
I think we're going to beat them because our goal is to win Challenge SOS and to get to the top.
Ek dink wen is eintlik 'n groot ding in ons span, want Neil hou definitief nie daarvan om te verloor nie en hy het vir ons almal baie goeie pep talk gegee op die bus hiernatoe.
My team's strategy is to make friends, have fun, and we hope that we go far. Our team is really strong, so I hope we do make it far.
If we lose on Challenge SOS, I won't feel bad because we tried as a team and there's nothing we can do.
How's the teams? Welcome to Challenge SOS. So we're joined by Team Metsi from Linden High and Team Moya from Willamore High for the first challenge in their elimination round. Alright teams, I bet you're wondering why I've brought you to the edge of the cliff, right?
Yes.
Well, today you're going to be abseiling and tubing. Now, did you know that abseiling is used by rescue teams all around the world as a method to retrieve people who are either stranded or injured? But today, you guys will not be rescuing. You will be racing. So without any further ado, let's find out how you guys need to go about today's challenge. In this fast-paced time challenge, each team member will have to get into their harness and abseil down a dizzying 23-meter high rock face. Once two of the members reach the bottom, they'll have to take off their harnesses, climb onto a rubber tube and wait for the next two team members to do the same and join them on their own tube in the river. The team will have to paddle as fast as they can down the Crocodile River to a designated spot near Broederstroom. The clock stops when all 4 team members get safely back on shore. Sounds simple, doesn't it?
Yes.
But don't be fooled. These waters can be rough and a tumble off your tube can cost you some valuable time. So, who's ready to take on the heights of glory? Who is ready to tackle the river? But let's find out which team is going to stay afloat on this episode of
Challenge SOS!
Welcome back. We're about to see our two new teams drop into their first task here on Challenge SOS. Today, we're at Ground Zero Adventures in Lanseria, and we're about to take on a tubing and abseiling challenge. But with every challenge this dangerous, it's always important to listen to the experts. Hi Storm.
Hi Sam, it's great to have you with us today. So guys, today you're going to be doing some abseiling down a cliff and some exciting tubing. There's always safety aspects involved. It's important to have fun, stay safe. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about all the fabulous latest rage and fashion that you're going to be wearing. First of all, you're all going to be equipped with a helmet and a life jacket. This is just for going down the river to make sure if you do fall in, there's nothing going to be happening to you there. Float nicely down the river, enjoy the ride. Going down the abseil site, you'll each be equipped with a harness. So you're going to tighten it around your hips, around your legs. You're going to make it as tight as possible. If it's cutting off your blood supply in your legs, that's safe.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Storm. We're going to meet you at the starting point,
Fabulous.
so you can head on down there. So teams, are you guys excited?
Yes!
Neil, has anyone in your team ever abseiled before?
No, I don't think so.
So do you think that is going to count against you in this challenge?
Maybe.
Tasneem, anybody in your team have experience in this type of challenge?
Yes, there is some who does have experience, but at the end of the day, it's teamwork that counts and we're going to do well.
Awesome. I'm very excited to see how you guys are going to do. Which team is going first?
Let's see.
Alright, so Team Moya, you guys can go and hang out on the top of the cliff. Team Metzi, let's head down to the starting point. Right, Team Metzi, are you guys ready?
Yes.
We're very excited to see if you guys are going to either fall down or rock this challenge. Which one is it going to be? Rock the challenge. Alright, remember that this is a timed race and it is absolutely important to do it quickly, but also do it safely. Okay? Alright, Team Metzi, are you ready?
Yes!
It's time to sink or swim! Go!
Ek was bietjie bang vir die abseiling, want ek was bietjie bang vir die hoogtes.
Neil is doing very well for Team Metzi as the first member to go over the cliff. He's almost at the bottom, and then we'll see how Rebecca will do.
Ek dink ek het vandag my vrees oorwin, want dit was eintlik vir my baie lekker en ek het dit baie geniet.
Alright, Rebecca. Neil did very well. He was very quick. Let's see how well you do. Alright?
Okay. Die moeilikste deel vir my was die begin, wanneer jy daai eerste tree moet vat, want jy moet jouself mentally prepare en dis ook mentally challenging om dit te doen, maar van daar af gaan dit nogal rustig.
And Rebecca's off to a bit of a rocky start, but with some guidance from Storm, she seems to have the hang of it. So that's half of Team Metzi already at the bottom. They're doing really good on time. Let's see how the other two will do.
Die moeilikste gedeelte van die SOS challenge was die abseiling. Dit was regtig nogal baie moeilik. Veral die eerste deel waar jy van die berg af moes afgaan onder toe en van daar af was dit net goed. It doesn't want to go.
And Janae has a fit of the giggles, clearly a bit nervous, a bit scared.
You can feed it
But
through the orange leaf.
all the safety equipment is in place, so
wait,
she
I
is
don't
safe.
want to let
All she
you
needs
go.
to do is just
Feed it through the
lean
orange
back.
And then lean back.
Lean back.
Lean back. Put all your weight back.
So excited, so
You should be walking at like 50 degrees to
Okay,
the
but I'm walking and it doesn't want to go. Oh, go now?
Now.
Okay, no,
There we go. Okay, hand to your bum. To your bum, or the rope burn struggle is real.
And Janae's gotten the hang of it, clearly speeding up a bit more. But will that rocky start cost her team some valuable time? Janae is officially in the water. We're just going to wait for the safety equipment to come back up. And then Quinn, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, after that rough start, Quinn seems to be slowly but surely getting the hang of the abseiling. And with the sound of that cheering, Quinn is in the water. So they're going to start the tubing part of this challenge, and we're going to race off down to the finish line to meet them there. Let's go.
Ons strategie met die tubing was om Rebecca en Janae saam te sit, want Rebecca is 'n baie goeie swemmer en Janae is nie nou noodwendig 'n swemmer nie. En ek en Niels sou saamgaan, want ek is ook 'n redelike goeie swemmer en Niels ook 'n goeie swemmer. Ek dink die twee meisies het baie goed gedoen. Hulle het hulle vrees oorkom, soos hulle het nie sleg gedoen met die hoogtevrees met die abseiling nie. Hulle het vinnig geswem en hulle het saam met ons as 'n span dit baie goed deurgemaak.
And Team Metzi has finally appeared. Time will only stop once all 4 team members are out of the water.
Toe ek die eindstreep gesien het, toe was ek ontsettend gelukkig en ek wou net dadelik vinniger begin swem het geskop het, want dit was nogal moeilik om te swem deur al daai water en om te trap en vinnig om by die eindstreep uit te kom. Maar toe ek uiteindelik dit gesien het, toe voel ek uiteindelik, wow, ons het hierdie kompetisie klaar gemaak en ek het baie trots op ons hele span gevoel.
We only have 1 out the water. We need all 4 of you. And time! Well done, guys. Well done. Come back this way. Okay, I'm going to let you guys catch your breath a little bit before I bombard you with some questions. Rebecca, hoe was it?
It was extremely exciting and I really enjoyed it, and the teamwork I think was really nice. And also it was a nice experience and I'm really happy that I did this.
Wasn't fair. Alright, if you could actually give any advice to the other team, what would you guys say? Let's go with you, Neil.
You need to really work out how you're going to move the tube when you're 2 on a tube, because it's very difficult when you keep kicking each other and teamwork is very important.
Alright guys, thank you very much for the tips. I'm pretty sure Team Moya is going to appreciate them. But as you can see that you guys are very wet, so you guys can dry off and I'm going to set off the other team. Alright, let's go. Alright Team Moya, how are you guys feeling?
Awesome!
Storm, everything ready?
100%.
Awesome. Alright, Team Moya, Team Metzi did quite well. Do you guys think that you can beat them?
For sure.
Tyrese, clearly you're going first. Are you feeling nervous?
A little bit. Not nervous enough to lose though.
Ah! I'm loving the confidence, loving the confidence. Alright, Team Moya, are you guys ready?
Yes!
Well, it's time to sink or swim. Go!
I volunteered to go first for the reason that I felt that my team was a bit nervous and they were scared, and I need to break the ice between that. It does make it more scarier that the fact that we have pressure on us, which is even more scary on the top of the fact that we're on a cliff. So that contributes to the fact of me being even more scared.
And as Tyrese makes his way down the cliff, the rest of Team Moya is peering over and giving him some support. And Tyrese has made it down to the bottom. For the first challenge in the second elimination round, this is definitely a cliffhanger. Tasneem, you're up next.
Yes.
Tyrese did pretty well. Do you think that you will do better than his time?
Maybe we'll see.
Right.
I was very nervous before the challenge because I haven't done abseiling or tubing before. I knocked into a few rocks at a point, but it felt amazing because, I don't know, it just felt really nice. I got down safely.
Alright, Kopano, you're up next. Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm quite scared.
Okay, let's get going. Remember, it is a timed race.
Come on, Gopani, you got this. Yeah, right hand to your back.
It was my turn to go to the Abseil. And then when I was like at the end of the clip, the rope decided to stuck.
Come on, you got this, come on.
You need to put your weight back on the rope.
You need to trust the rope, lean back.
So when the rope got stuck, I had to stay in the clip. Then they had to bring me back up and redo the abseiling again. So when I went back up, I think it wasted our time.
We're about to witness one of these two teams reaching their peak here today. This is their first challenge of their elimination round, and whichever team plummets today will need to work harder next time to make sure that they advance to the quarterfinals. Welcome back to Challenge SOS, where our Team Betsy from Linden High and Team Moya from Whittemore High are about to go head-to-head in their elimination round. This is the first challenge of their elimination round, and whichever team plummets will have to make sure that they do well next time in order to advance to the quarterfinals. After a bit of a difficult start, Kopano seems to have the hang of it, and she's almost at the bottom. Right, my brother, you've seen 3 of your team members do this already. Do you think you have the hang of it?
I hope I do it better than them.
Awesome.
Today I went last in the abseiling because I've told my teammates that if one strong person goes down, he gets all the others motivated down, and I'm up there motivating them also. So both of the second and the third people are getting motivated by both people that are gonna be good at abseiling. So I said, why not let this person that's experienced go first so the others can view and learn how to do it if it's their first time.
And Suleiman is over the edge, going down at quite a steady pace with the support from the rest of his teammates. Since he's on his way down, I think it's time for us to go and meet them at the finish line.
Suleiman came last into the water. He was fine coming into the water. And then we all just stayed together until we went for the tubing.
So the starting was a bit rough because we were trying to get onto the tubes and trying to find a strategic way to do this challenge. Eventually we found a way in that I pedaled from the back as well as Suleiman on the other chute, and the other person on the chute would sit inside, pedaling inside and balancing the chute.
And finally, Team Moya is making their way towards the finish line.
Come on, the other way.
Team Moya, congratulations on completing the challenge.
Thank you.
You guys did well.
Thank you.
Right, I'm pretty sure you guys are keen to find out what your time was. So let's go get dried off and we'll meet up with Team Metsi and find out who was the winner of today's challenge. It was a battle of the elements today as Team Moya and Team Metsi went head to head in our abseiling and tubing challenge. I'm sure you guys are wondering which of the two teams came out ahead, right? Yes. But before we do, Tyrese.
Yes, sir.
How do you think your team fared compared to Team Metsi?
I think our team worked harder in terms of teamwork, although I do feel that we could have done a little better, but from that we can build on, and I'm sure we'll be even better next time.
Tasneem. What is the one thing that you feel was lacking in your team today?
I think the amount of time we took with the abseiling, that's what we took very long today. So,
Quinn, if your team hasn't won today's challenge, who will you say is to blame?
I wouldn't say anyone is specifically to blame, but I just think we wouldn't have worked hard enough as a team.
Right, I think it's about time that we find out who paddled into the lead with this challenge. Remember that this was the first challenge of your elimination round, and whoever is in the lead after this has a greater chance of winning and going through to the quarterfinals. And the team that completed today's challenge in the quickest time, getting that much closer to a spot in the quarterfinals, is going to be announced at the end of next week's episode.
Oh my.
Remember that this was the first challenge in your elimination round. So at the end of next week, we will find out who will be going through to the quarterfinals and therefore getting themselves a little bit closer to earning that title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of this year. Saliman, I see a lot of drama. What is going on?
I need to know who won.
Well, just like everybody at home, you're going to have to wait to find out. But before we go, remember, Facebook and Instagram, and you can also catch up on all the latest episodes of Challenge SOS on YouTube. But before we go, always remember that should life throw you a challenge, it's always up to you to decide if you sink or swim!